your hometown is LA or California, and California is California. So your hometown and the New York City is so so
They're on
long, so far.
so far away from
Yeah,
each
so
other.
far away. Yeah.
And it's LA and New York. They're almost as far away as you can get with two. I think you could go like San Diego, which is a little bit lower, and go up to I think New Hampshire. New Hampshire is above New York, so that will be the longest A to B in
Mhm.
America. But New York, from big city to big city, New York or LA to New York is the longest distance.
Yeah,
Well,
longest distance.
you could kind of go if you wanted to. You could go New York to Honolulu, which is in Hawaii. That's
Mhm.
a big okay. But let's say in the continental United States, New York to uh, LA is they're the farthest apart, and they're two completely different cultures, completely different.
Completely different way.
Yeah, I had a friend that uh, worked and lived in LA, and she went to New York. She hated it. She hated New York,
Mhm.
basically because she wasn't when she lived in LA. She lived near the ocean.
Yeah, almost the Korean people live in LA, LA, LA.
Yeah, I was trying to think. Yeah, because
Koreatown is in there.
yeah, yeah, okay, but I say it's the Japanese and the Chinese that live in San Francisco.
Hmm.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I was trying to remember which group, and it is mostly Koreans down here. Then up here
yeah.
you have the
Vietnam
Japanese
town. Yeah.
and the China. Yeah, I don't know what they call. Oh, Chinatown,
Yeah,
J Town.
Chinatown.
Yeah, that's a really cool place because just like it's old,
Yeah,
you know. It's like
and all of celebrity of USA is lives in LA, LA in
the
Beverly Hills, right?
celebrities.
Yeah, celebrities lives uh,
A lot of them,
Beverly Hills of LA.
yeah,
I heard about it.
they live in Beverly Hills or Bel Air, which is another area, or they live in Malibu.
Hmm.
I lived in Malibu for about
And I heard about it. San Jose Beach is so beautiful.
what is the
San
sunset?
Jose, San Jose Beach, Beach. LA, around LA has lots of beautiful beach.
Yeah,
Yeah, so one of them, San Jose Beach is
so San Jose is up by
San Jose. Yeah, San
that's up
Jose.
by that's up by San Francisco, and it's about what would it be 35 kilometers from the beach.
Wow.
If you have
Yeah.
San Jose, then there's a mountain here, and you go over the mountains, and you have Santa Cruz.
Mm,
Okay, I used to live in Santa Cruz also. If there's surf, I've lived there. Okay, except
yeah.
for San Diego. I never lived in San Diego, but yeah. And then if you go, as soon as you start going north from LA, there's so many really nice beaches. I mean,
Yeah.
all the way up the coast. Now, see, that's why I was curious if you want to go this the city vacation or the more because there's like the Grand Canyon
Hmm.
and Yellowstone Park and places like that that would be the natural vacation. Okay,
Yeah.
when you go see, and then there's a really great from LA to San Francisco. There's a drive. It's an 8 hour drive, and it's right on the coast the whole way.
Hmm.
So you're like looking at the ocean the whole drive. It's a cool drive.
Yeah.
It's really,
Fantastic.
but yeah, a month. If you went a month to America, you'd have to go to a place because each place takes a month.
Hmm.
You couldn't maybe maybe 4 months
Maybe
in
for a month.
America, and you could kind of get a feel of America.
Yeah.
But but 1 month you would get like maybe New York area. That's it.
Mhm.
Um, that's what people they go. Most people can't comprehend the size of America. I
Mhm.
mean, I think California is the biggest Korea.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Korea is so tiny, big, small country.
Yeah, so that's what they can't it's they don't understand that. So anyway, okay, so we did the vacation. Okay, another one. Do you like to cook? Do you like to cook? Are you
Yeah, I don't like to cook. Sometimes I like to cook, but yeah, I need to cook every day for my family.
okay? Do you not cook because you're not lazy, but it doesn't really you rather do
Yeah.
something else? But when you are cooking, I don't know. I don't cook very often, but I like to cook.
Wow.
Okay,
Yeah.
I enjoy making a dinner.
Oh.
That's like, I mean, I rather have, because I don't, food isn't that important to me. I don't, I mean, it's okay, but some people's, okay. So what is like your favorite ethnic food or food from another country besides Korea?
Mm, um, steak,
Okay.
beef
Like,
steak.
like a beef steak. So see, like in America, we'd have like a steak and a baked potato.
Yeah, potato.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and in that we'd have sour cream and butter and black pepper and some chives or green onions.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you with that also you would have probably a salad.
Sorry.
Okay, and then you might have like if it was summertime, you'd have corn on the cob.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes I prepare like that material, but uh, all the not all the time. Not all the time.
That's a big production.
Hmm.
All that food. That's a lot of. That's like, and usually we used to eat that in the summertime, and we do everything on the barbecue.
Hmm.
Put the,
Yeah.
put the steak on the barbecue, with the corn on the barbecue, with the potatoes on the barbecue, everything on the barbecue. Okay, so uh, I like the way that tastes. I
Hmm.
like barbecue food, but I was in the Philippines. They had good barbecue food, which is
Yeah.
surprising because Philippine food is terrible. But no, they
So,
cook like
little bit salty,
sorry.
salty.
Well,
Philippine food is
yeah,
a little bit salty.
well, yeah, but they also cook everything in palm oil. Okay, and that's like the worst oil you can buy.
Hmm.
It's just it has a weird oily taste. I don't know what it is, but you go to
Hmm.
eat some like I like noodles from every place, but noodles from Korea, I mean from the Philippines, are like they have like they're disgusting.
Yeah.
So anyway, I understand that Korean noodles are really good. I've been see I don't we don't have any restaurants like that. The only restaurants we have here are Italian restaurants
Hmm.
in Thailand, and that's pizza and pasta.
Yeah, that's rare in here.
They what?
That's uh, we usually like that kinds of food.
You like that?
Fast,
Okay.
yeah,
Oh,
spaghetti and the pizza.
okay. Do they have that like to go or
Hmm.
take away? They'll deliver it to your house?
Yeah, sometimes almost the time delivery at home, but sometimes we can go outside and we can go fancy restaurant.
It's different. The food is just like I don't know. It's just like that much better at
Mm,
that restaurant. It's just that's. I mean, takeaway is one thing, but if you go like to a pizzeria
mhm.
where they I mean they still make it the same everything, but it's like it takes 30 minutes to get to your house,
Yeah.
and I like it out of the oven and on your table, you know, and the cheese is bubbling and it's like we have a group every Wednesday night. We all go to this Italian restaurant. There's about six of us.
Yeah, I have been a Thai restaurant in Seoul. Yeah, that's
Thai
great.
restaurant.
And yeah, that taste Thai food is tasty.
Okay, I would be curious because I've never had Thai food in any other country that tastes like the Thai food that we have here. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, I've understood, I've talked to people who have been to Thailand
Mhm.
and they live in Seoul, and they said there's some Thai restaurants there that are, honey, are you burning something? Something burning? My wife is burning dinner, I think, or something. I don't know. And yeah, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. And it's cold here, so we have all the doors shut.
Uh-huh.
Um, this is the first. I mean, it's not cold for where you live, but it only got up to 17 here today, and that's usually it's about 30.
Mhm.
So 26. Honey, what are you? God, it's really smoky in here. Dang. Oh man. So
Oh,
I
oh
can.
my
I mean,
goodness.
I can't see across the house. You know. Anyway. Yeah. Uh, No, I had some friends in America said, you got to go to this Thai restaurant. It's amazing. And I go in there and I'm like, I mean, it's good food, but
Yeah.
it's not Thai food. I don't know what kind of food. I have no idea. They get, for some reason, most people get Thai and Indonesian food confused, or they
Yeah, yeah.
mix them together. Like, there's no peanut sauce in
Yeah.
Thai food. Not at
Yeah.
all.
I thought like that. I confused the two both both countries' food. Hmm.
No, no, no. It's a restaurant. They confuse the food and they say it's Thai food, but it's Indonesian food because I've been to both places and it's it's not Thai, it's Indonesian. So they're
Hmm.
like, okay. Anyway, it's good and that's all that matters. Okay, so well, what do your boys like?
Uh,
What's
food,
their favorite?
food about
Yeah,
food.
yeah.
My boys loves spam, ham, spam over ham.
Spam, 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 spam,
Yeah,
spam. Okay.
they eat only rice and spam.
That's great. Boys love spam. Okay. Um, did you know that that came out in the Second World War is when that came out? Okay, during World War II.
Hmm.
Spam. Okay. Love spam. I love that. And if it wasn't for Hawaii and Micronesia, which is Sumatra down
Hmm.
that way, and Tonga, there would be no more spam.
Oh.
They are the biggest consumers of spam. And it's funny, like we have this store called Costco, and it's a we call a big box store. You have to
Yeah.
buy like 20 at one time.
Mhm.
Okay. Where you see the Hawaiians and they'll have two things of 20 cans of spam. They'll have two of them in their basket.
Oh.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
that's 40 cans.
Oh.
Okay.
Hmm.
But they have a thing called spam musubi, and it's a thing of rice about this big or the size of a piece of
Yes.
spam. Okay. And they put it on top and they put some of the anore, the seaweed, like you sprinkle on top,
Hmm.
and then put a thing around it. And sometimes they'll have a little bit of egg on there too,
Hmm.
uh, anago. Okay. And that comes like in a little box. And if you go by the like 7-Eleven in the morning before work, they will have them, people buy them. I ate one time before work. It killed me. It was like it went down and went boom in my stomach. I mean, anyway, so well, that's great. So your kids like spam. Do they
Hmm.
like it like fried? Like you fry it in the pan?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah, okay. So fried spam, spam
And
and
the
rice.
tuna can,
Oh, tuna. Okay,
tuna can.
I do like tuna, but I ate it too much. I got tired of it.
Mhm.
And tuna. Well, that's easy for you.
Yeah,
Tuna,
so yeah, rice and tuna can and rice and spam.
and you always have rice, so
Yeah.
no problem. Ellie, thank you for calling.
Oh, yeah.
We're out of time. Bye bye.
See you
See
soon.
see you